We're going to talk about this RCO2 list that has been plaguing my Discord, my Facebook group, all of this interesting little discussion points, and we're going to debunk the crap out of this thing. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So, this RCO2 list has been plaguing my Discord server for the whole day. It's been plaguing a lot of the online communities because people are looking at this list and like, oh my gosh, this is the list. This is RCO2. And no, it's not. While this might look like a good set, this is not what's going to actually happen out here. So starting off, we have RCO1 as Rescue Cat. Sure. Thrust is a possibility. I'm not going to lie to you about that. All right. I do think that we could see Thrust in the set, but sure. Magical Musketeer Caspar at number 3. What in the world's... Why Caspar? Like, Fiendsmith support? Like, but what are you doing here? This isn't going to happen in this set. All right. They're not going to waste a slot for Caspar, of all things. Signet Mining, this is also, I think this is realistic. We might actually see this, considering the fact that Signet Mining is one of those cards that could use a huge placement in this sort of set. Okay, it's also a good searcher. We already had Rhoda come down, so Signet Mining, I think, would make sense. DD Crow, Droll and Lockbird, Ghost Ogre, sure. We all expect these with the alt arts. Silent Swordsman, Silent Magician were confirmed. Down here number 10, we have Phosphodina Pachycephalo. Why would they put Pachycephalo in here after they just did a dual-sided reprint in Speed Duel as a common and a secret rare? That doesn't make any sense to me at all. Alright, I don't see this at all. Zealantis, considering that Zealantis is a generic card, you might actually have a possibility of seeing this actually hit this set. I'm not opposed to this one. Phantasme, we already know. Magician Souls, yes. Trident Dragion. Now, as much as Trident Dragion would move walls in this set and would make so many budget players happy, Trident Dragion's not a card that I would be dumping into a set like this. Trident Dragion be a card that I would save for the upcoming battle set. You can just toss it in the set as an ultra rare and kind of call it a day. Unless Konami's logic with this would be, hey, we can, get this to everybody in the multiple rarities. But this is just one of those cards. It's like, I don't foresee it. It doesn't make sense to be in this set versus a battle style set where you can knock down the value and persuade players to want to pick up, things a little bit easier. Ghost Mourner, Purely, Saravis, Apo, IP, we all know. Now, SP Little Knight's listed down here. There is no way Konami is going to go, hey, SP Little Knight out here. Hey, it's going to be in the tins. They're not going to set a product down the line out here and destroy the own value that they have coming down the pipeline out here by putting SP as an accessible card in this set. There is no way in hell that Konami is going to shoot themselves in the foot with their own reprint selling points, alright? They already know how they've got you in this set, alright? If they had put SP as a selling point very early on in this set, oh yeah, that would have been 100% acceptable. But for now, no, SP will not be in this set. I know so many people are hoping. It's not going to happen. It's so unrealistic, all right? Access code we know, book, sure. Crossout designator. Now, I think most people would agree on this one. Crossout's had a pretty good life. Crossout has been, both versions have hit back up to the $10 mark, but this is a card that I think everybody wants to see in this set. Just as a card you're like, you can get it available in whichever rarity you want Crossout Designator. So let's do it. Let's just go ahead and slash the value on Crossout Designator and make it available to everybody. It is a card that almost feels like every duelist should have. And I can get behind Crossout Designator actually being in this set. Gold Sarcophagus. You know what? It suits the theme, actually. We've had pretty much every printing of this card under the sun. I wouldn't be opposed to getting a quarter century of this. Especially, you know, the very few decks that still choose to play Gold Sarcophagus. I can be about this. Gimmick Puppet of Strings. I think this is too far out. I don't think that Konami would reprint Puppet here because it's too far out. Thunder Dragon Colossus, kind of the same thing here. I don't think Konami would have had the foresight to print Colossus in here. It doesn't really make any sense for that to be pushed in here. Rose Warrior of Revenge. Is this our garbage take card that they're like, hey, let's go ahead and toss this on in here? I guess there's got to be one bad card, and Rose Warrior could be that card. But it's also, for older formats, I guess it doesn't make sense. Why would you want to make such a dog water card? Like, okay, E-Telly, sure. Book of Eclipse, sure. And then you have a chunk of the branded lore here. So they have Branded Fusion, Fallen of Albaz. Well, wait, didn't Fallen of Albaz already get a QCR? Why would they reprint Fallen of Albaz? You have Incredible Ecclesia, Eluber, and Blazing Cartesia listed here too. No, not gonna happen. Like, as much as you look at this chunk of stuff, you might get one the branded cards tossed in here. I would be okay with that. But trying to toss in 5, 6, we're missing a little bit of this here. Up here, Dissipator. Once again, reprint equity. Same thing with the Chaos Angel down here. Here, I'll do it again. Reprint equity. They want these cards in those tins / battles to sell those sets. They're not going to toss those power cards in here just yet. All right, be patient. Judgment, Warning Strike, sure. First Movement, Ostinato. So, these two are very interesting. I do not suspect that these will be in here unless they dedicate one of them in this set. But it doesn't make sense for them to do First Movement in here. Ostinato, I could see, but once again, I think these are cards they would rather just save for the battle set to reprint so you can do the thing. I don't know, it makes sense. Snatch Steal. So this is my counterpoint out here to, like, why I don't think Colossus is in here. It took Snatch Steal technically this far back to technically get a reprint. Yeah, I did get a reprint like the 20th anniversary sets. Sure. But this would be it. I don't know, just tossing that out there. Charge of the Light Brigade? Yes. Yes, this would make a good set for that. Juris Worm? Yes, but where's Magna Hut? You know, also the Earth Channeler, I guess you gotta bring it up to speed with the others. Reborn Tengu? I guess that. I don't have a problem with Tengu being in here. I think that'd be kind of cool. Terratop, same thing. Shadow Mist needs it. Deck Lockdown would be nice. Alright, no material, I guess. And then we shift down here to Union Driver, Trickstar Light Stage, and Marincess Blue Slug. I think, once again, you're too far out with these cards, alright? This isn't like the point that I would see Konami dumping these in here. Typhoon, sure. Destructive Daruma Cannon. Now, keep in mind, this card had its origins as a TCG exclusive. I would not be surprised to see this actually make its way in here. I'd be all about this. Abyss Megalo? No, I don't foresee it. Chicken Game? Too early, I think, for a reprint. That would be cool. Summon Sorceress. Konami's not going to print a banned card in a set like this. Whether or not, you know, it's got an errata coming or not, they would have, on the ban list, they would have made a statement saying, hey, this is the errata, this is when it'll go legal. They're not going to dump Summon Sorceress in a set while it's still banned. This is not how it works. Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage. We just got a QCR Engage. They're not going to kill the value on that. 1-for-1. Actually, I could see this. Monster Gate makes sense after reasoning. And Kurikara, maybe. I guess this is just one more hand trap to kind of dump in here. But there are good points on this list that we could see. There are some awful ones that we're not going to see on this list. All of these lists are is keeping your expectations real when you're looking at upcoming future product and understanding how Konami works as a company, because they want to sell their own product. Why would you shoot yourself in the leg? You know, just throwing that out there. So, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace. patrons. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.